As for wage gap, I myself personally have not read any articles. I haven't done any research. I just know in my heart that it's true. Like in my heart, I just know. These are the things I know. You know, when you have that feeling, that's my feeling right now. So yeah, it's real. 100% real.
Same job, same amount of education, same experience, same amount of hours worked. If you hold everything the same so that you're comparing a group of men and a group of females and everything's the same in their personal lives, I heard it's actually the wage gap is 2 cents.
As a woman, I don't feel like the amount matters. It's the fact that it's there matters. How come I don't deserve those 2 cents that you're getting just because you have a dick? Like, I'm just as smart, probably, as somebody else. But that's the thing, is like, it doesn't, the amount doesn't matter to me, just the fact that it's there.
It doesn't matter, it shouldn't matter sex, it should just matter how good you are as a software engineer.
I'm saying Google purposefully was trying to hire female software engineers. And it's supply and demand at that point. There's not that many female software engineers, or maybe there weren't 15 or 20 years ago. I'm sure there's more now. But I started as a software engineer, and there were 28 dudes in my class and 1 female. And honest to God, she went to work for Google. I swear. So I'm just saying, if it's supply and demand and there aren't that many female software engineers, they're going to be paying them more to get them to show up.
I don't know what your politician really believes or how you can tell. To me, politicians are the best actors, so.
So I'm going to extend upon this question a little bit here now. So we got both sides. One side with the people who aren't vaccinating their kids and sending them out into school and that, and we're seeing a rise in all these diseases that we had killed off, that were killing a lot of people. We killed them off. At the other end, vaccines are mixed with chemicals like mercury is one of the big ones that we definitely don't want in our body. So they're definitely causing harm to our body, but they're also protecting us. So
had a classmate who got narcolepsy from later after taking the vaccines, and a lot of other people got narcolepsy from that. It can be random, so don't quote me on this, but yeah.
It depends. What do you want to vaccinate? I mean, what else can be vaccinated for?
Yeah, there is like a vaccine for meningitis, and the thing is, they did it way before to an age group in Norway, and later now you can see on the statistics that those people who got the meningitis vaccines have a lot higher rate of autoimmune diseases. Skyrocketed.
it'd be like Futurama episode where they have vaccinated for everything and then the cold comes around and it just wipes everyone out.
Yeah. Yes.
And I like that. Definitely around teenage and in your 20s, you should definitely have a lot of forgiveness then, because, I mean, you're young, you don't know better. You definitely do a lot of changing then.
I mean, they've touched on a lot of good points, but I guess it also depends on what you're saying. I mean, if it's something like preaching hate speech for, like, you know, from the beginning for 30 years of your life, and then suddenly you kind of turn a corner. I know, you know, American History X, that's a great movie, and you turn around, you can actually turn around, but at the same time, it depends how long you've been hateful and everything else. Politicians are their own thing. I agree exactly with what Jesus Forgives is saying is, you know, they're actors, and also they gotta go towards what makes them get the votes. So if that's not popular, they're gonna change just because they want to keep, you know, getting elected. Otherwise, they're out the door.
I was watching Drunk Mongoose try to stick the straw in his mouth and almost miss and go up his nose. Some of the stuff that goes on The View. You have Joy Behar, who says like the nastiest stuff, and then you have Meghan McCain, who just is dumb. But I mean, she just, like, people will attack her if she says something somewhat intelligent. But every time Joy Behar spits her crap out, they're like, "Oh my God, she's so amazing!" And like, it's a very absolute thing depending on your party. I think so anyway. And I'm not on either side of that. So I'm not liberal, I'm not conservative, but I just, you know,
he's just coming.
I think right now liberals definitely have a larger microphone. When you just picture in your head somebody getting outraged.
They both get like really twisted over dumb, what is I consider dumb shit. in all fairness. I mean, maybe not everyone does. Like for example being, a lot of liberals will get upset if you don't cast a certain actor in a role. Say like, okay, because this person is the character is supposed to be a gay character, but you didn't cast a gay actor. And then they get upset about something like that. It's like, I don't care what your actor's sexual orientation is. If they're the best role for the part, then they get that part. Simple as that. But then you have like the people on the right who are like, oh my God, Starbucks has Merry Christmas on their cups. Like it's the most ridiculous. They both get butthurt over the most ridiculous things. I mean, it may not be ridiculous to them, but like on the surface, come on, guys.
Diversity is not always cast for the best reasons. It's cast because they feel like they need to cater to a specific group, or they need to pander to a certain audience. And thank you, Lazy Game.
And I don't really see anything wrong with having like forced diversity. It's not really. It's kind of pushing the agenda, I suppose, but it doesn't really matter. Stanley did it so many times, creating Power Man, Black Widow. These all were very obviously pushed on characters, but it helped invite diversity. And currently, we don't have enough diversity. I guess the problem with a lot of these movies is a lot of people are just kind of upset for no reason at all, and I believe it doesn't really matter as long as the story's good. It's fine, and a story can be good, but a story can be good even though it's pushing an agenda.
Diversity is okay, right? But the thing is, if you're forcing this person with another race into a main role or a role, and that actor is not the best for the role, then it's stupid. I think you should find the best actor for the movies, and diversity will come eventually as people become less racist, for example. And
I feel like businesses, like, again, you want to cast who you want in a movie, become a director, write a great script, and go cast whoever you want. Leave directors, like, let them cast whoever they want. Let them pay the actors and actresses whatever they want. If the actress feels like she's worth more, she should negotiate for a higher salary. That's another thing the left gets outraged about is price differentials in movies. Like, it's just like, negotiate a higher salary.
Oh, you're talking between the actors, like
yeah.